In this tutorial, we're going to add some feedback so that the user knows whether the database write has been successful or there's been a problem. And then if they hit the cancel button, we'll give them some feedback to make sure that they really want to cancel out without saving their changes. So this is something we've done before with the add product page. So I'm just going to copy a lot from this page. The feedback will be on some panels that we'll hide at first and then just display if there's some problems. So we have a success panel that has some text in it and a failure panel if there was a failure or there's an error writing stuff. So I'm going to copy this from the add product page and add those panels down here. Again, we can put them anywhere because since they're going to be invisible, set the visibility to false. So let's just check the text. The record was added to the database, which was great. And then they can return to the admin page or view add newsletter. And then if there was an error, display this message and then give them a choice of returning to the admin page, or again we'll do this up here. Let's copy this. And then let's change this from command retry, we'll call this one retry 2 down here. So okay, so that fixes our buttons, and then what we need to do is copy the VB code for this. And so again, since we did this with add products, I'm just going to open up the add products VB page, and what we'll check here is say on details view 1 if the item inserted, if this was okay, then if there was an error, then we'll display our failure panel, and if it's successful, then we'll display our success panel. But in either case, we're going to hide the details view 1. So we will add this to the VB for the add news page. And then we'll also come and grab the code for handling the buttons. So I'm going to copy all this code. And then paste it into the add news page. And then one thing I have to choose is change this button to say CMD retry. And let's see, we don't want to go to here. Let's just, I have to refresh my mind of what's going on here. Okay, so with our admin and retry, we don't want to say return to add newsletter page, we want to say view the newsletter page. So if it was successful on admin, we'll return to admin, or else he will go and look at the newsletter page. Okay, so let me change the name of this one again. It's not retry. This is view. I should have changed it, huh? Newsletter. And just copy that. And this will be the button here. Okay, so on this button, if it's successful and they say they would just want to see the newsletter now, Then we'll take them to the newsletter page. And if they say they want to return to the admin page, that's fine. Then on admin 2, we'll take them here and then retry. So I think the problem is we just have a retry 2. Let's just change this to retry. CMD retry. CMD retry, and then in that case we will hide the failure panel and show the details panel. Okay, so everything looks good there. We're getting a little bit of blue here. I'm not sure why. Oh, it should be underscore click. Okay. So that's all good. Now let's go and fix the one last thing is if they hit the cancel button. And to do that, what we need to do is unlock the black box to get at the buttons. So I'm going to talk to Rob, go to edit fields, go down to our buttons and convert them to template fields. And now I can come inside our template and find this button, the cancel button. And again, I'm going to copy some code from, where do we have that code? I've got a little bit of JavaScript they're going to check. Let me see if it's in this one. Nope, it's not. So I believe it's in the edit product page. Yeah, it's this span right here. So if they do this, so if they click the cancel button while they're in the editor, what I want to do is, before we actually cancel them out of here, I want to make sure and say, are you sure you want to leave this page? Your changes have not been saved. Okay, so let's test this out. Okay, so now to test it out, the first thing we'll do is type a little bit of stuff in here, and then say cancel, and it says this. So we should actually fix that message a little bit to tell them to cancel. Hit that cancel button to return to this. Now let's try doing this without the ID. This should create an error. So it said we got the following error, which is great. So now if we want to return to the newsletter page, and then now if we insert this one, we get the error message that the record was added. Okay, so great. And then we can either view the newsletter page, which right now has nothing on it, or return to admin page. So, great.